Hello everyone, it's Shauna coming to you live from her craft room. Hope you guys are doing well this Sunday afternoon. I am going to get over here and pull you guys up just so that I can see your comments as you're hopping on. Bear with me just a second. Say hi if you're out there. That way I know that you're here. If you don't say hi, I don't know that you're here. Hopefully you guys can find me. I have muted myself. I'm trying to pull up and make sure I can see comments. There we go. I don't think anybody's on here yet. It's right at 3 o'clock. All right, now I can see your comments. So if you're stopping in, say hi. Kind of cloudy and overcast today, so I wasn't able to get out in the pool yet, which kind of stinks, but that made me be here on time and ready. I've been in here creating all day. Not creating, I should say card making. I've already created the cards. I've actually shared them with you guys online before. I can show you what I'm working on. Let me grab them. I've got some craft shows coming up in November and December. And do you guys remember all these cards that we made? I showed you how to mass produce them. Well, from using the Thoughtful Journey paper and a couple of card kits. So anyway, when you get one of those 6x6 pads of paper, there are 4 sheets of 12 designs. So in my video, I showed you how to use each one of those 12 papers. And so now I'm just going in and creating the other 3 because I used the 1 sheet already. So now I'm going in and finishing up the cards and creating them to use that whole pack of paper up. So I have a huge spinning card rack that I got my sister and brother-in-law. I found it on Facebook Marketplace and they brought it to me from Texas. It was too good of a deal to pass up. So I have a lot of work ahead of me to fill that up. So that's what I've been working on today. If you're in, stop by, say hello. All right, this is the card that we're gonna make today. It's a gift bag card holder. It fits a gift card in it. So it's really cute, very easy to make. I'll show you guys how to make it. I do want to stop and say just a couple of housekeeping rules so that you guys aren't missing out on anything this week. Free shipping this coming Tuesday, July 23rd. If you spend $75 or more, you don't have to pay for shipping. And if anybody, I know a lot of you guys do Amazon Prime and you don't have to pay for shipping, but that shipping will add up. So in fact, I just placed a big order Thursday. Kind of mad because it was $78 and some change in shipping that I could have used on product. So don't be me, wait till Tuesday. And speaking of free shipping, you can save and save some more. So we have our bonus days sale going on. So for every $5 you spend, for every $50 you spend, you get to get a $5 coupon that you can turn around and use in August. So That's our bonus day sale. So not only can you save on the bonus day sale, now you can save on top of savings and save and not have to pay free shipping, or not have to pay on shipping. You get free shipping. So take full advantage of that, guys. I don't know if it gets any better than this. Savings upon savings, my friend. And if you don't have anything to buy, don't forget our online exclusives on StampinUp.com. We got new product July 3rd. I think most of it is still available. So if you need to go find anything to buy, online exclusives. Just a reminder, our paper pumpkins, that's our monthly subscription kit. I just got this Friday, I believe. I love it. I've already had someone reach out and say that they were sad because they missed it. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, those paper pumpkins, if you even think that you might like it, get it, because once you're subscribed to Paper Pumpkin, there's a Paper Pumpkin Facebook group. And I'm telling you what, there are some clever demonstrators out there. They will make some alternatives. Sometimes I don't even like the kits. I go ahead and get them because I've been one of those people that didn't get them and was disappointed. I go ahead and get them, and then most of the time, someone will post a alternative card that they made from that Paper Pumpkin kit. And I will be like, oh, yes, I love it. And then I'm so glad I got it. So if you're ever on the fence, don't wait, get it. The next one that's coming up is the August Time for Cake. You can subscribe now all the way until August 10th. I usually say August 9th just to be on the safe side. If you have any questions about subscribing, let me know. I can send you a link. It's actually on paperpumpkin.com instead of stampinup.com. So they are going to merge the two websites, but they haven't yet. So anybody here yet? Anybody hopping on? Hope you're finding me okay. Hi, had trouble getting on. Oh, so sorry, Mom. I'm glad you made it. You haven't missed anything. I'm just doing housekeeping updates. Our new mini holiday catalog, we actually get to look at it July 24th. We get to see a digital release, and as a demonstrator, we can order from this on August 6th. So if you want to be able to pre-order it, let me know. I can show you and tell you how to become a demonstrator. I can hook you up. The actual catalog, the mini holiday catalog for customers, begins September 4th. So we have a little over a month for that. That is our weekly updates. Let me pull back in our card. Again, this is what we're making today. We're going to use the Attention Shoppers stamps and dies, and then we're going to use the Spotlight on Nature. This is on page 65 of our annual catalog, the Attention Shoppers. It is really cute. And then the Spotlight dies are on page 69. Right here. They go with this stamp set. Now you can buy them as a bundle and get a discount, or you can just buy the dies. I use these dies all the time. You guys are going to see them over and over and over and over. So love those dies. Okay, put this to the side. We're also going to use the 24 to 26 in color design series paper, the 6x6 pack. And so we're going to be using a lot of the in color stuff today, just because it plays so nicely together and they all coordinate. I'm going to pull out, we did the Petunia Pop is what I made my sample out of, but I'm thinking about doing the card today in Pretty and Pink, just so that we can get some variety. Let me grab a piece of that. put this, let me put it over here to the side. See if I can keep it on camera and not cover it up. Okay. I'm gonna pull out some Pretty in Pink. This 6x6 pad has all of our in colors. It's got the Summer Splash, the Petunia Pop, Shy Shamrock, the Peach Pie, and the Pretty in Pink. So I'm gonna pull out a striped piece. It has, let me just show you. So it has a side with dots in this little kind of argyle pattern. I'm going to use the dots to make the gift bag inside. And then it has the stripes and a little leaf pattern. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, no 8 because I've already chopped up one. 8 pieces total of each color. And each one of those colors has each design. Hope that made sense. Okay. And of course I just put my 2 pieces up that I need that I was trying to get out for myself. Okay. Put those to the side. Now you can make your card. I decided to make it open up this way. If you wanted to, you could make a card this size, but instead of it opening up normally like that, you wouldn't want to do that because your gift card, your gift bag would be upside down. So if you do it this way, that's fine. Just make sure that it opens up like this. That way when they open it, their gift card is right there and it doesn't fall out. You don't want them opening it upside down. Does that make sense? So, get my little cutter. This is just your normal 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. I am going to, let's go ahead and score it at 5.5. And then I'm going to turn it and cut it at 4 1/4. You get 2 cards from 1 piece of 8.5 by 11 paper. I'm going to just fold it on that score line. And we'll put that to the side. Get that out of my way. And then I'm going to, let's go ahead and cut. I need a piece that is 2 inches wide and 4 1/4 long. So I'm gonna go 2 inches wide, 4 1/4 long. And then I need, for the inside, this is 4 3/4 by 3/4. So let's go 3/4. I need 2 of these. There's 1 on each side. And 4 3/4. All right. And then while I have my trimmer out, let me go ahead. I'm going to take my polka dotted piece of paper and we are going to cut this. Oh, I need 2 of those, not just 1, sorry. We're going to cut this at 5. And then 3 1/2. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Anybody else having to hop on by and join us? Okay, what did I say? I said 5 and 3.5. 3.5. Okay, so we have 2 of those, and that's what's going to make our gift bag inside. Now, don't throw away all those pieces of paper that we, just cut from, because you can use that for other things. For instance, these little strips on the inside. You could use the polka dot paper for that, not even the striped. I just liked the contrast. Okay. Next, we're going to take this embossing folder. This embossing folder is in the back of our catalog. Let's see, embossing. Well, I thought it was in the back of our, and I don't remember the name of it. Let me find it. Hold on just a second. Let me go to the index. Embossing folders, page 129. Just one more page over. This is the number 4 Dotted Circles 3D. I'm going to pull in my little die cut machine. This is an old one. We have newer ones, a little bit more modern ones now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper, my cardstock, my Pretty in Pink, and I'm going to open this up and put it in here, just the top layer right here. I'm going to put that in there, and I kind of want these circles. Let's see how I want to do this. Actually, let's see. Can I turn it this way? Maybe I want to turn it this way. Nope, I don't. Okay, I'll make up my mind here in a second. I'm just going to push it all the way in as far as it will go, and I'm going to kind of get these circles, these little dots, centered. So let me make sure I am centered. And we got those, and we got those. That looks good to me. Okay. I'm going to run this through. This is a 3D folder, so it goes a little bit harder. Oops, I just ripped my paper. All right. Get those out of the way. And see, that way it just did the top piece. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put our striped piece of paper on. We're going to butt it up all the way to this fold line where it folds over. And that's not on there straight. See if I can do a better job without getting my head in the camera. There we go. Oh, I should have cut the inside. We also need 2 Whisper White pieces, or basic white. Sorry, I'm going old school. That's what we used to call it. And it's 4 3/4 by 4. So let me cut those real quick. Oh yeah, Mom, just the embossing machine. It's magic. You can use that machine to emboss and to die cut with. Okay, so I said 4, I think. Yeah. And 4 3/4. Need 2 of these. 4 3/4. Okay. I already have all my stamps. We're going to use most of the stamps in this stamp set. Let me grab the stamp set again. So there's shopping is always a good idea. We're going to use that one for this side. Treat yourself. We're going to use happy birthday on the outside. So not going to use the thanks, not going to do the just for you. The shopping cart we're actually going to die cut. We won't stamp it, but we will stamp and color with the blends. The plant, the wine bottle or champagne bottle, the flowers, and the gift bag. So we won't do the cake. So most of these stamps we are using, and they each have a die cut that cuts out the stamped image. So I'm going to go ahead, like I said, I've got all of these on blocks already. So let me grab the 2 sayings and grab my Pretty in Pink ink. And to be honest, I'm really bad at cleaning my stamps after I use them. So let me just make sure that it doesn't have any petunia pop on there. I think I cleaned them, but I'm really bad about not cleaning them. And the photopolymer ones, they get a little inked, discolored, which doesn't bother me, but it looks like it has ink on it, and it doesn't. It's just the leftover ink that stains it. So I'm going to do the treat yourself on one of these. And then I'm going to do the shopping is always a good idea. My sister would love this card. She is a big shopper. I go shopping when I need something. I don't just go out and look. So, and I liked, oh no, I got some, okay. 2 sides to every paper. I had sent me on my block. Let's redo, see if I can not get ink anywhere other than where it's supposed to go. Oh, goodness, still got some ink down there. If that ever happens to you guys, there is an eraser that you can get. I'm trying to remember what the name of them. It just kind of pulls off the top cardstock layer. It's not a pencil eraser. I'll have to remember what the name of it is. And you have to be kind of gentle because, like I said, you are taking off the top layer of that cardstock. Okay. Now, there we go. I wonder if I have, no, I don't have any ink on my fingers. How weird. Okay, put those to the side. I don't need those anymore. And put these to the side, let these dry. Let's do some die cutting. or some stamping. Let's tell you what. I'm going to take some scratch paper. Let me see if I can grab a piece of scratch paper. Here we go. My plant, my flowers, my shopping bag, and my wine bottle. Move those out of my way. Okay. And I'm going to use, instead of the Memento Black, which we normally would use, I'm actually going to use the Pebbled Path just because I like the looks of it a little bit better. It's a little bit more muted instead of the black. So I'm going to stamp each one of these real quick. And last but not least but not last, there we go. Okay, put those all out of my way. Close up my ink pad. Okay, pull in all my blends. Now don't let this scare you. You don't have to have all these blends. This is just me because I'm going to do some shading today. I don't really color with my blends that much, but I thought we would do it today. So I have my dark and my light peach pie, my dark and light pretty in pink, my dark and light petunia pop, dark and light shy shamrock, and then I've got my ivory, my SU 500, these are in the brown packs, the natural tones, and then my bronze. Just three different, a light, a medium, and a dark for my brown. So, and I'm actually going to start out with the gift bag. So I always use the small tip usually. I find that it's easier to color with. I'm going to lay down I'm going to color the whole bag. I'm going to lay down some color. And a good thing about these blends is you see the marks at first, but then that blends. These are alcohol inks, so the more wet you get them, the more color you lay down, the more they blend. That's what they're designed to do. So I'm going to lay down some medium right there, and then I'm going to come in and I'm going to lay down this bronze, this dark brown. This just gives me some shading. I'm also actually going to come up here and do it underneath the handles. And then I'm going to take my lightest color, my ivory, and again, whoops, that was not the ivory. And I'm going to blend all of that out. And you will see as this dries that the colors just start blending into one another. I'm going to go ahead and take just some shading around the edges. And come back in one more time with my lightest color, my ivory. and blend that out some more. All right. Now let's add some color. Let's go. I always start with my lightest, and I put down a base color around the whole image. And then I come back with my dark, and where you would picture the shading, you know, kind of in the crevices, the corners, the darker part, I go around and I put just a line. And again, that just gives it some shading. So there's the Shy Shamrock. Let's go Petunia Pop. That's my light. Like I said, these colors all play really nicely together. These are the new in colors. Every year we get 5 new colors. Going with the dark now. I'm just gonna, again, put it in the crevices. The part where it would be dark. But every year we come out with 5 new colors, and we keep them for 2 years. And we rotate 5 colors out, we bring 5 colors, new colors in. So just again, gonna go over it with my light, give it some shading. And let's go Pretty in Pink. Let's do this one right here. And there's a little piece right there. Bring in my dark, add some shading. You don't have to spend a lot of time doing it. Let's go Peach Pie. Lay down my whole light color. Add some shading. Whoops, that's the big end. I don't want that. Okay. Let's go to this little bottle. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. The weekend has gone by so fast. We had my niece's birthday party over here yesterday, so we had the family over, and it was a good time. It was supposed to be kind of a pool party, but we have gotten a lot of rain this last week, so that pool was really cold. The kiddos did not want to get into it, which I don't blame them. Again, just doing some shading. Nothing too crazy. I think I'll go, let's see, is this the dark? Yep, that's the dark. I want the light. Put some Shy Shamrock. Here's the dark. Take some Peach Pie. This is why I don't do a lot of blending on my videos, just because I'm not quite sure you guys want to sit here and watch me color all day. Let's go Peach Pie. That was the dark. There's the light. And then let's go Petunia Pop. And then we'll add some shading. Do some Shy Shamrock for the leaves. And I'm just doing a really, I shouldn't say this, but kind of a messy, quick. You could do a lot of shading and spend a lot of time, but we're just doing a quick get her done method today. And let's go Petunia Pop on this. Got some pretty flowers. Try to stay in the lines. If you were to get out of line, there is a, it's called a color lifter. And basically it's got alcohol in it and you push the color back in. It kind of erases it, but we try not to go out of the lines. Put some shading on this. Down here at the bottom where it would be darkest, up under the flowers where there might be a little shadow along the edges. And then we're going to go back with our light color and just blend it all out. Okay. Color our flowers pink. And again, I'm just taking the whole color, the whole flower, and just laying it down. Doing a messy job. When my, now I'm gonna take the dark color. When my granddaughter comes over here to visit, when we get her brother asleep, sometimes we can sneak back in here and stamp and play, and she's always wanting to color with grandma's markers. And I'm like, oh. Okay. Just some shading in the flowers, and then I'm going to go back over them one more time just to blend it all together with my light color. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to pull back in my die cut machine. I know that takes up the whole screen, sorry guys. And when this is the back of it, it's supposed to do that. That's that alcohol that's laying all the different colors down. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my dies out of here. I need the flowers, the gift bag, the plant, and the bottle. Oh, and I do need the shopping cart. So we're gonna use all the dies except for the cake. Okay. My screen is blinking like it did last week. How bizarre. Okay, we're gonna get this in here. I'm gonna turn it over the right way so that it matches up. You know, all that cutting in and out that it did last week, when I went back and watched the replay, you couldn't tell it was doing anything at all. It was like I was just talking about something that wasn't even happening. I'm gonna grab a Post-it note and just put that right there for a second to keep that in place. I'm gonna do my bag. And again, I'm just lining these up take my Post-it note and do both of those. Take my plant, take my bottle, okay, I'm going to run this through, hold my breath, see if any of it moves. It might. Yep, it did. Flowers, my bag. Man, they really moved. Look at the bottle. The bottle really moved. I may have to, I'll go back and do another bottle later. Because that's really not what you guys want to see. You guys really want to see the gift bag part, right? I am going to take some Pebbled Path cardstock. Oh, and I had a, that's okay. Let me cut a little piece down. Pause one moment. Not glitching on my end. Yes, the gift bag. Yeah, you guys don't want to sit here and see me color. I know you don't. Okay. Let me throw my dies in my little magnetic bowl before I lose them all. Okay. So, shopping cart and the wheels. Run that through. Okay. Where is my little tool? Okay, I'm gonna pop all of those out. Man, everybody must be busy today on a Sunday. Nobody else is hopping in. It's crazy. Well, if you're watching the replay, comment replay so that I know that you guys watched it. Say hi while you're watching the replay. Okay. I'll pull over my little silicone mat. Play with this glue. This is the green cap glue or the Tombow multi-mono liquid glue. It's the glue that Shauna does not get along with, just because it gets everywhere and on my hands. And then when it gets on your hands, it's all sticky. So this is just in a precision tip little, I just yanked that right out of there. Goodness gracious. Little fine tip glue, just to make it a little bit easier to use. Try not to get everywhere. I'm gonna put a little dot on both sides. And I'm going to put my little grocery cart on there. The good thing about this glue is that it dries clear and it gives you some wiggle room. So if you don't get it on there, it's great for little pieces, because if you don't get it on there just right, you can move it around. So there is a reason for it. Okay, I'm going to set that to the side. Set these pieces to the side. Put my little thing back in my glue bottle. Okay, so while that's drying, let's make this gift bag. These are our templates. You are going to need 2 pieces of 3.5 by 5 inch paper. And I cut those earlier. Let me grab them. Okay, so here's our 2 pieces. You are going to score the short end at, here, score the short end, this end right here, at 1/2 and at 3 on both. And then you're going to score this long side at 3.5, 4, and 4.5. And I just made this a little bit easier for you guys to see on the white paper, because when I go to do it on here, you're not going to see it. When you do it on patterned paper, it's harder to see. Okay, so on the short side, again, we're going to score it at 1/2. Oh, get my cutter out of the way. That would not be good. Okay, make sure I'm still at the 1/2. Okay, so 1/2 and at 3. Then we're going to take it on the long side, the landscape side, and we're going to do it at 3.5. And 4.5. We're going to do this to both sides. So again, the short side, the portrait side, we're going to do at 1/2. And at 3. And then turn it on the long side, the landscape side, and we're going to do it at 3.5, 4, and 4.5. Okay. Now the reason why these X's are here is that's because we're removing those pieces. So let me grab my scissors, my little paper snips. And again, it's going to be hard for you to see, but these 3 little squares right here, we're going to take and remove those. And we're just going to cut right there on those score lines, which I know you guys cannot see because of the pattern DSP. But we're going to cut right up those score lines that we did. Okay, so you have 2 pieces that look like this. We're going to take this top piece and we are going to fold it over. So the opposite side, this piece up here where we did not cut, we're going to fold that over. We're going to take our adhesive, run a little strip down, and just fold it over. Okay. See where it says fold and glue? Okay, now this, we're just going to fold this. We're not going to glue that down. We're just going to fold that up. Okay, And then our little score line, so let's go back. We're gonna do a mountain. Hold on, get my little piece out of the way. I'm gonna take my little bone folder, push that down because you want to make sure that the folds are really good, and then you're going to do a valley, so kind of an accordion fold, and then a mountain. And I'll show you what I mean. Looks like this. So when you turn it over, here's your mountain, there's your valley, here's your mountain. So it looks like this. This is going to be the side of your bag. So we're going to do the same thing to this. We're going to do the mountain, the valley, another mountain, and your bag is going to go together like that. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're going to take our adhesive. You can do liquid glue, your tear and tape, whatever's easiest. We're going to put some adhesive right there, and we're going to just line this up with that score line and then press it down. So now we've got this, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put some adhesive right here. We're going to fold that over, line it up, press it down. Now we have our bag. And then these two right here, these little flaps that we folded in earlier, let me pull them back out. They're kind of up under here. Bear with me a second. Okay, these two right here are going to actually do our bottom of our card. So when we go in there, actually let's go ahead and do this part. Okay, so squish your box down, take those two flaps, put some adhesive down there. No, where's my little silicone sheet? I need this. I'm going to flip this over, put some over here. Bring back in our card. We're just going to butt this up to the score line right here on our card. You want to make sure that you don't go on the score line, you go right up next to it. See? Hope maybe that'll help you. Take your little bone folder, push it all down, and then you're just going to push this down. You want to make sure that it's lined up. You've got enough, the same amount on this side and this side. Push that down. Ta-da! Yep, easier than I thought. Told you it would be, Mom. And then what we're going to do for the handles, we're going to take the Pretty in Pink ribbon. Grab my ribbon scissors. I need about 6 inches for each side, so I'm going to cut off 12 inches. And then I'm going to cut this, well, do it this way. I'm gonna fold it over, cut it in half. I'm gonna make that square. Sorry, reaching across my desk. Need to grab my glue dots. Grab a glue dot and put it on that side. Grab another glue dot. So put a glue dot on each side of your ribbon. Ah, knew that was going to happen. That glue dot was not. Okay, I'm going to cut this a little bit. Let's try that again. Sometimes those glue dots are just, they like to stick to my pokey tool. And then they like to stick to my finger. Have to hold your breath just right. Now it's stuck to my finger. Okay, stay on the ribbon. There we go. Oh, are you guys laughing at me yet? The struggle is real. There we go. Okay. I take this, and there's that little flap in there that we have, so we're just putting it, attaching it to the flap. I'll show you here in just a second when I move my big old fat fingers and hand. I'm gonna cut those off. Just attaching it to that flap right there. So there's one. Spin it around. There's the other. And then you're just going to take some tissue paper. And you know, I have such a fancy way of doing this. I'm going to rip it. And I'm just going to shove it in there. And you can do another piece if you want. You don't want to do too much because the thicker you get it, when you go to flatten it, it gets a little thick. But perfect size for a little gift card. You can play around with it and pull your paper in and out and tear some more off and whatever you want to do. You guys get the point. Okay, now let's make our card cute. We've got the inside of it open, so let's just go ahead. I've already stamped this. We did this earlier, so let me grab my two pieces and my little striped pattern pieces, just like a real bag. Yep. So I'm going to take one of these striped pieces and I'm going to put it down here at the bottom, and I'm just going to butt it up at the end, the bottom of our piece of paper. And then I'm going to take this other one and do the same thing. And I am going to take my little mini cutter and I'm just gonna, there's a little rough edge on that, so I want to cut that off just to make it look a little neater. So I'm gonna put some adhesive put this right here, line it up, make sure my border is about the same all the way around. Make sure it's straight. And it's not. Let's try that again. There we go. What person does not like a gift card to their favorite store so that they can go treat themselves and buy goodies? I mean, yes, please. Oh, hold on. Before I lay that down, because I'm too much of a perfectionist. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a little white piece showing right there. I'm gonna cut that off. I'm gonna trim it off. Now I can't get my paper up because I have, where's my little pokey tool? Oh, right there in front of me. Oh, ay. Okay. Sorry, when I see little things like that, I have to fix them and take care of them because I sell these cards at a craft show. And if you were the one that was buying it, you would want it to be pretty. You wouldn't want to buy anything yucky and bad. So let me get this all lined up. I will say with having the gift bag in the middle of the card, it does make it a little bit harder to line it up. It gets in my way, but okay. So now we're just gonna fold that in, kind of push it down together. And now let's decorate. See, depending on, see how fat that is? That has some oomph to it. So if you put too much tissue paper in there, the more fat it's gonna be. I'm gonna pull over my, oh, I need to die cut a circle. Okay, so for the circle, let me close this back up and you can see this circle right here. I used the Spotlight of Nature dies. Again, these were on page 69. And it's this second one right here. So the second to the largest. Let me die cut one of those out. Grab my white. Mom, I can't believe it's just me and you in here. It hasn't been this quiet for a while. We must be missing out on something today. There must be some big event that we don't know about. I'm gonna go and poke all these little things out of here. sometimes they come out when you die cut, and you can use a dryer sheet. Sometimes that kind of pulls them out, but okay. Throw those in the trash can. Now, what I'm trying to do is these dots that are on this paper that we did with the embossing folder, I'm going to butt this right up to it to where they kind of line up. See this line of dots right here? I'm going to just put that right there. Put some adhesive on here. One of my friends was asking me about the ATG gun, why I use it instead of the Stampin' Seal, these guys. And I do use these every once in a while, but I go through one of these tapes probably once a week. I order those things in bulk. Sorry, that was hanging off a little bit. There we go. When you make a lot of cards or scrapbook, when you use the adhesive like this, this is great for getting into small spots because it is smaller. But when you go through the adhesive like I do, it's crazy. I mean, I have a box of that right beside me. They are missing a good one. I know, right, Mom? Where is everybody? Shame on them. Okay, I'm going to take my green glue again and put a little dot here, little dot here, little dot up here. Try to do a little dot there. Put some down here on the wheels. Not get it everywhere. Okay. I'm gonna flip this bad boy over. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to stamp my happy birthday up there. Well, that was getting ahead of myself. I wonder, it's probably not too late. I could probably pop that off. Yeah, okay. Let's just backtrack. Beep, 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 beep. Like that never happened, guys. You never saw it. Let me grab my Pretty in Pink ink. My happy birthday. And you want to kind of get it up here as close to the top as possible. Because then when you go in here to slide in all your pieces, oh, let's put this back on our card. Let me put some extra adhesive on there, since I did have that on there and then pulled it back off. Okay, let's try this again. Get my happy birthday straight. Okay. And let's see. See how I want to put this in here. don't want to cover up my happy birthday, so that's what I'm trying to be mindful of. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to go and I'm going to do another bottle. I'll fix that, and I'll fix these little leaves right here. But that's it. Easy peasy, guys. Who doesn't like a cute little pop-up gift bag? I love it. All right, so if you guys liked what you saw today, please share my video. It gets my name out there. That helps me tremendously. If you guys have any questions regarding any of the products I used or the stamp sets, the dies, where to find them, let me know. And don't forget, savings upon savings this week. Free shipping, Tuesday, 1 day only. July 23rd. So cool. I love it too. Thanks, Mom. If you spend $75 or more, you do not have to pay for you do not have to pay for shipping. You get free shipping. So if you're going to shop, if you want anything, wait till Tuesday, July 23rd. And when I say savings upon savings, the reason why I say that is because right now our bonus day sale is going on. So for every $50 that you spend, which you have to spend $75 to get the free shipping anyway, for every $50 you earn $5 coupon, and you get to use that in August. So you save once, you save twice. It doesn't get any better than this, my friend. So if you need anything, if you have any questions, please let me know. You guys have a wonderful Sunday. We're a little over an hour today. It's an hour and 12 minutes, so I'm sorry, but I believe that card was well worth it. So you guys take care, have a wonderful day, and thanks for spending the afternoon with me. Bye.